First, there was the Line and the Oxagon, followed by the Dubai Circle. Now Saudi Arabia has unveiled its latest ambitious project, the Mukaab, a colossal cube so immense that it could contain 20 Empire State Buildings within it. This visionary endeavor is described by Saudi Arabia as a gateway to another world, featuring a holographic dome that transports visitors to other planets and enchanting realms. However, the question remains, is this a mere viral marketing ploy, or will the Mukaab become a reality? If so, when can the public expect it to open its doors? In this video, we will delve into all the information available up to this point. Saudi Arabia, a prosperous nation located in the heart of the Middle East, is renowned for its substantial oil reserves. Paradoxically, the country aims to reduce its dependence on oil. To achieve this goal, they have introduced and initiated extensive megaprojects under the banner of Vision 2030, gradually transitioning their economy away from oil and towards tourism. The most colossal of these undertakings is NEOM, a $1 trillion megaproject that encompasses a 170-kilometer-long city, the Line, a floating port city named Oxagon, and an expensive ski resort known as Trohina in the Arabian desert. We've already covered NEOM in previous videos, but in recent weeks there have been significant developments in these projects. In January, the CEO of NEOM revealed that the city's overall infrastructure was already 20% complete. An update video beginning with the words "NEOM is real" showcased images from extensive construction sites, including the Line, the Oxagon, and Trohina. Saudi Arabia has also established partnerships with major companies such as Oracle and Nvidia to implement citywide AI technology in NEOM. As if the announcement of NEOM featuring the Line, Oxagon, and Trohina wasn't enough, a brand new project has emerged. Welcome to New Murabba. This cube represents the most recent addition to Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030. While NEOM has garnered considerable attention in recent months, Saudi Arabia is keen on not neglecting its other major cities. This is why New Murabba will be constructed in Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia. Riyadh is already a rapidly growing city. Just 50 years ago, it was a town with fewer than 500,000 residents, but today it boasts over 7 million, making it the third largest city in the Middle East. According to Saudi Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, the New Murabba project aims to become the world's largest modern downtown and is expected to take Riyadh's growth to new heights. This new district is set to feature over 80 entertainment venues, numerous walking trails, a substantial museum, and at its core, the enormous Mukaab. In Arabic, Mukaab translates to cube, so the building will quite literally be known as the Cube. The trend of constructing massive geometric shapes appears to be a common theme in Saudi Arabia's megaprojects, following the examples of the Line and the Oxagon. The Mukaab has been described as the new face of Riyadh. Its exterior draws inspiration from Najdi architecture, a traditional style that the people of Saudi Arabia have employed for centuries. The cube's stunning surface will gleam in the sun, truly dominating Riyadh's skyline. The scale of this cube is nothing short of breathtaking. Standing at 400 meters in height, it technically qualifies as a super tall skyscraper. If situated in Dubai, it would rank as the fourth tallest building. However, unlike other skyscrapers, the Mukaab is also 400 meters wide, utterly dominating the skyline. To put this into perspective, you could fit 20 Empire State Buildings inside the Mukaab. It would overshadow the existing cube-shaped structures elsewhere in the world, such as the Berlin Cube, a striking office block in Germany, which, while featuring eye-catching mirrored sides, is only 40 meters tall. You could fit 1,000 of these inside the Mukaab. In terms of sheer volume, this cube could potentially become the largest structure on Earth, surpassing the current record holder, the Boeing Everett factory in Washington. In fact, the Boeing factory could fit almost 5 times into the Mukaab. But the crucial question remains, what will all this space be used for? Stepping inside the Mukaab cube is intended to create the sensation of entering another world. A massive dome will loom above the visitors, showcasing various virtual realities. These holographic images are designed to transport Mukaab's visitors to entirely different worlds. In one moment, you might find yourself at the ocean's depths, and in the next, you could be on the surface of Mars or immersed in a magical fantasy realm. It's intended to provide an immersive experience unlike anything you've ever encountered. At the heart of the dome, there will be a spiral tower resembling an anthill or clusters of fungi stretching from the floor to the roof. This tower is envisioned as a premium destination for tourists worldwide, featuring restaurants, hotel rooms, observation platforms, cinemas, and theaters. The tower and the dome will be enveloped by the massive cube, with facilities occupying the four corners, stacked in tower-like structures. The top portion will also be utilized, hosting lakes, lawns, and trees, though the feasibility of having a lake at such a height remains uncertain. If you've been enjoying this video so far, please support us on our journey and be sure to subscribe to Megalogs. So, why is the Mukaab designed in a cube shape? According to the Mukaab's designers, the cube shape is the most efficient design for accommodating the advanced technologies necessary to enhance the overall experience. While the specifics of how the virtual worlds will be displayed are not yet clear, the technology will need to be concealed in the space between the bell jar dome and the outer cube. Sturdy joists and beams will also be required between the dome and the shell to support the gardens atop the cube. The skyscraper-like towers at each corner of the cube will further contribute to its structural stability. Whether this design can effectively support the world's largest roof and the garden on top remains a subject of debate. The cube-shaped design also serves the purpose of making the Mukaab more iconic, giving Riyadh a distinctive landmark that would instantly distinguish the city among other major cities worldwide. It's akin to the Eiffel Tower in Paris or the Statue of Liberty in New York. Seeing a photo of the cube would immediately evoke thoughts of Riyadh. However, it's worth noting that the cube's resemblance to the Kaaba in Mecca, another city in Saudi Arabia, has sparked some criticism. The Kaaba holds the utmost significance in Islam, and whenever a Muslim prays, regardless of their location in the world, they ensure they face it. Nonetheless, some individuals have rejected the notion of similarity and have pointed out that the Kaaba is not the only cube-shaped structure globally. When the Berlin Cube was constructed in Germany, no one made comparisons to the Kaaba, so why should the Mukaab be treated differently? These individuals have also emphasized the fact that the Saudi leadership is Muslim and they would not intentionally construct an offensive Kaaba-like building. Thus, the resemblance is likely coincidental. Overall, the announcement of the Mukaab project has generated enthusiasm and curiosity, but a common question lingers. Will the Mukaab actually be realized? While construction has not yet commenced, in theory it is slated to begin in the coming months. Saudi Arabia has pledged that the project will open to the public in 2030, in alignment with other Vision 2030 initiatives, including the Line, the Oxagon, and Trohina. When compared to the Line, this project is likely more achievable, but it would still stand as one of the most extensive megaprojects ever undertaken. Therefore, predicting its outcome remains challenging. Let's consider three potential scenarios. The first scenario, which Saudi Arabia would likely prefer, involves commencing construction on the cube in the coming months, leading to the completion of the 400-meter-tall cube by 2030, exactly as they have announced. Riyadh would obtain its new landmark, gradually drawing an increasing number of tourists from around the world and becoming one of the most visited places on the planet. While this may sound promising, there are several hurdles to surmount, leading us to the second scenario. Financial experts are already expressing skepticism about the project's feasibility, as they are uncertain about where Saudi Arabia will source the funds for another ambitious megaproject. Dr. Andreas Krieg, an expert in Middle Eastern studies at King's College London, noted, "The finances of all this are not entirely secured." In the days following the Mukaab's announcement, CNN inquired about the public investment fund planned to finance the project, to which the PIF responded that financial details had not yet been disclosed but that more information would be revealed soon. Much will depend on foreign investment, as Saudi Arabia aims to attract more than $100 billion per year by 2030, which could assist in funding projects like the Mukaab. They are currently far from reaching that financial target, but if there can be enough generated excitement, foreign investment may start to increase rapidly. However, there is no guarantee that this will occur. Vision 2030 faced accusations of human rights violations by Amnesty International, casting a shadow over the entire project and potentially deterring foreign investors. Even if Saudi Arabia manages to raise the necessary funds, a more formidable challenge lies ahead. Is this megaproject even technically feasible? Holograms, as described in the Mukaab's announcement, do not currently exist. Some cutting-edge companies such as Lightfield Lab have made significant advancements in recent years, but holograms on the scale of Mukaab's dome still resemble science fiction. A similar effect could conceivably be achieved using enormous LED screens, such as what is happening with the MSG Sphere. This immersive entertainment venue is designed as a massive sphere with a wraparound screen that completely covers the interior wall. At 15,000 square meters, it boasts the world's largest screen, roughly the size of 3 football fields. Its purpose is to transport the sphere's audiences to immersive worlds, similar to what Mukaab in Saudi Arabia intends to do. However, a substantial difference exists. Mukaab's screen would need to be at least 20 times larger than the one in the MSG Sphere, and it's uncertain whether a screen of that magnitude could actually be constructed. Additionally, the presence of a giant lake on the roof of the cube would significantly increase the structural stress, requiring the cube to be exceptionally robust and completely waterproof. If the lake were to leak, it would have a catastrophic impact on the costly technology located directly below. In summary, the cube faces significant challenges, ranging from funding to technological feasibility, and there is a possibility that it may remain unfinished. However, a third option exists. The cube might eventually be built, but in a scaled-down, less ambitious form. Its size could be reduced from 400 meters to 200 meters or smaller. Even at 100 meters, it would still stand as the largest cube-shaped building in the world, offering an impressive sight to behold. While this outcome would be a disappointment compared to the initial designs, it would certainly be better than nothing. The future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: the coming years promise to be truly captivating. When 2030 arrives, the Mukaab, the Line, and other groundbreaking projects might open their doors to the public, or perhaps none of them will ever be completed. What are your thoughts on this? Feel free to share in the comments below. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.